Hi YouTube, and welcome to another video. I would take my glasses off, but then I wouldn't be able to see a thing, so keep my glasses on. Sorry about the ring light in my glasses, but we'll go ahead and get to the word of the Lord, and then I'll show you the things that I come to show you today. So the word of the Lord today is coming from 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verses 3 through 8. We are human, but we do not wage war as humans do. We use God's mighty weapons, not worldly weapons, to knock down the strongholds of human reasoning and to destroy false arguments. We destroy every proud obstacle that keeps people from knowing God. We capture their rebellious thoughts and teach them to obey Christ. And after you have become fully obedient, we will punish everyone who remains disobedient. Look at the obvious facts. Those who say they belong to Christ must recognize that we belong to Christ just as much as they do. I may seem to be boasting too much about the authority given to us by the Lord, but our authority builds you up. It does not tear you down. So I will not be ashamed of using my authority. Thank you for joining me for the word of the Lord. And now I will show you the projects that I came to show you. I had to change rooms because my back has been really hurting a lot. So I had to get out of my room that I sew in, where I sit down, and I moved my sewing machine to a desk that stands up so I can start sewing again, because I haven't been able to sew for a week because I've been having some back problems. But that's not really what I came to show you today. I came to show you some objects that I picked up from Hobby Lobby on yesterday. I went to Hobby Lobby, and they were having a clearance sale. Where I went to Hobby Lobby because I went to bed super early on Friday, because Thursday and Friday I helped my daughter and a friend work on some projects. My daughter was doing a paint and sip, and she needed to use my large heat press, and her friend was doing a graduation stove for her daughter. So this was one that I started, but she ended up bringing her own, so I didn't complete it. But the one she brought me was a little bit bigger than this one. So this was like a let's see, it goes this way. This was one that I got from Hobby Lobby. I paid $2, I think, and 99 cents for it. It's called, I think, a birthday sash or something like that. But I was going to put the pictures all the way around it. And the Hobby Lobby one comes in a total round circle at the bottom, but I took it apart, and I was going to cut the bottom part off or do something different with it. But I still probably will finish it just so I'll have a sample for other people who might want a graduation or birthday sash. Hobby Lobby was having the clearance. I ended up getting this fabric. This is the only fabric that I ended up getting there, because they don't really have good fabric prices unless it's like 40% off. This one, let's see. It says it's how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. It's Amazing Grace. So it has parts of the words to the song Amazing Grace. So I just really thought it was pretty fabric. So I think I paid like $3 and something for it. So I'll make something out of it. I also ended up getting this. I thought it was just regular iron-on. Could I show you what I'll do with it? But it says it's flocked. I wasn't expecting that. It was regular $8.99, and then it was $1.79. That's why I ended up getting it, because I'm in the process of making a bank, and this is going to go on the graduation table. This is vinyl. Caesar Easy Weed. This is vinyl, and then underneath this masking is the same vinyl, and this still has the clear masking on it. I haven't took that off yet. But I'm making a bank for the centerpiece for a graduation table, so I needed that. Also, Hobby Lobby was having their Unisub stuff on sale. So this, it says it's 4 pins, and it was regularly $10, but then they clearanced it out for $2.99. So I figured I could put the graduate's picture on this, and then this could be part of the graduation packet. Then they had these 4 coasters for Unisub, and I figured I could put his pictures on that, and this could be part of the graduation packet as well. And then I thought they had these 2 desktop panels with kickstands, and they were $2.99 as well. So I figured I could use this and put his pictures on it, and then that could be on the table as well. So I'm always looking for bargains in Hobby Lobby. But before I show you the super bargain that I got, I'm going to show you this fabric that I didn't get to show you on my last haul. And this was from Joann's, and this was 49er fabric. So I wanted to kind of show it in full. And then I also got this Pittsburgh Steeler fabric. So I'm going to make a bag and some boxy bags out of that. And then I don't know if I showed you all of the boxy bags that I made, but I had to stop making the boxy bags because I was making too many mistakes. This one, the mistake I noticed that I made on it is usually I put a row of stitching right here, but I forgot the stitching. But the bag still, it's okay. Same thing on this bag. This is an Army one. I have a sister who's a veteran and a cousin. Well, I have lots of cousins who are veteran, but I have a sister who's a veteran, a son who's a veteran, but he's a veteran. My son is a veteran from the Marines. My cousin and my sister are veterans from the Army. So I had some Army fabric, so I'm going to do that for them. And then I know you've seen the King's fabric because this is the one that I forgot and did upside down. It has the stitching though. And then I think you were able to see the Warrior one that I did. And that one came out fine. It has the stitching as well. And then this one is the Los Angeles Lakers. And I did do tote bags with this as well. And then I have one more, and this is the Raiders, and it just says Raiders. It doesn't say Las Vegas, Los Angeles, or Oakland. It just says Raiders. So I have the Raider bag, and then I have all of these handles that need to be pressed onto a ton of these so I can complete a ton of bags all over this room. But that's a project for another day. I'm too tired for that. But my score from Hobby Lobby yesterday, I went to get green paint, which I ended up taking back because it was too thick and it just ruined my board. But I went to get green paint, and because I went to bed so early in the morning, I woke up at 5 o'clock and couldn't go back to sleep. So I just got up, started cleaning, started painting boards and doing stuff for my project. So 8 o'clock, I'm at the Dollar Tree to get some sponges. I couldn't find any, but I went there to get some sponges for painting. I like those yellow big car ones, and I cut them all up, and then I use them for painting, but they didn't have any. So then I ended up going to Hobby Lobby. That's where I got the Unisub board from. But I went to the clearance wall, as I always do when I go in Hobby Lobby. And this is what I found on clearance. This is a Cricut hat press. They had a Cricut tag that said $35. It's regularly $149, but they had a Cricut tag back there that says $35. So I said, I never was interested in a hat press before, but for $35, that just gives me another opportunity to make male gifts for my male cousins. Because I'm always making female gifts, but I want something to make for my male cousins. So Hobby Lobby, $35. Couldn't pass it up. The other thing that I got in Hobby Lobby was, I had wanted this item before. It was, I saw it. It was clearancing it out for $221. I was going to get it, and then I said, nah, I'll wait. I went in there yesterday. Why was it $88? So I'm going to show you what I ended up getting. I don't know if you can see it. Let me put this back up here. See if you can see it. It is the Heat Press Nation mug and tumbler press. It does 20-ounce mugs, 20-ounce tumblers and 30-ounce tumblers. It does mugs 11 to 16 ounces, I think it said, because there's a scan code on the top where you can scan it and it tells you about the product. But they clearance this from $369 to $221 all the way down to $88. So I said for $88, a Heat Press Nation, I'm going to jump on that. So I ended up getting this and this because I put them on separate tickets than the other Unisub stuff that I got because the person had to go back and get it. But I got this Cricut mug press and this Heat Press, this Heat Press Nation mug press. I got both of these for $135. This alone was $149. So I got both of these for less than what I would have paid for this. That is a super, super score. So I can't wait to, I've watched a couple of videos because like I said, even when it first came out, I was never interested in it. So I watched some videos and I don't know if I'll do sublimation, look for sublimation hats or any of that, but I will do vinyl hats for my cousins and, you know, for anybody else that wants some vinyl hats. I know I will do some vinyl hats, but I thought, wow, that is a super, super, super score. They also had Cricut tall floor lamps. I think they were $40, and I think they were regular $199 or something like that, but I didn't want that, so I didn't get that. They also had Heat Press Nation, their heat press that Hobby Lobby sold that were a 12 by 15 for, I think those were $89 or something like that, but I got a 16 by 20 and my daughter wants a 16 by 20 or a 16 by 24. She even wants one bigger than mine to do super big canvases. The canvases that, if you watched the video before this one, the canvases that I helped her do, they were 9 by 12, but she wants to get into the 16 by 20, I think it is. So those ones need, my heat press will do a 16 by 20, but it barely does it. She has to put her image in the middle, so she wants something bigger. So she's going to get a bigger heat press, which is the reason why I didn't get her the 12 by 15, because that would have defeated the purpose of what her actual goals are. It probably could have worked for the canvases that I'm doing now. And if I go to another Hobby Lobby somewhere down the line and I see it, I might go ahead and pick it up for her just so she can continue to do the 9 by 12 canvases. But this was a steal. So if you go into a Hobby Lobby, check the clearance walls, check clearance, and see if you can find some of the deals that they're having. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining me. God bless you. You have an awesome and an amazing day. Don't forget, go ahead and thumbs up the video. God bless you. And I will see you in the next one. I'm going to get my little, oh, sorry. Let me see. All right. Bye-bye, my friends.